This video is not about the Pico Toner or any of the attachments, but about a new tool. It's the Pico Toner testing board. Now Rotris made two testing boards. One is for the bigger professional machines and this one which is specially for the Pico Toner. It allows you to test all your attachments and cables. In case you ever run into issues, you can troubleshoot at home before you even consider sending anything back in. And this is how it looks like close up. Notice the plus symbol on the left lower corner and the minus symbol on the right lower corner. You want to start testing with the board cable. Take even the snap heads off and plug the board cable in on one side of the device. Later you can test the other side. You all know that for battery saving reasons the display light goes off, but obviously the Pico Toner is still running. Now take the red positive and the black negative pin and touch it to the dedicated area on the board. The red positive goes on the left side and the black negative on the right side. The green blinking light indicates proper conductivity, and that means that your Pico Toner and the board cable are working perfectly fine. If you don't see the light, there is no conductivity. In this case, first be sure that the Pico Toner is running and that you plugged in the board cable completely. For about 95% of people who reach out to me with conductivity issues, it's those kind of small user errors and not material defect causing the problem. But let's say you double check the Pico Toner, it is running, and you double check the cable which is plugged in snag and you still don't see the green light. Unplug the cable, plug it in on the other side and repeat the test. This will help to determine if the board cable is the problem or the board output itself. But in our case there is no issue whatsoever, and that's why we go ahead and we apply the snap pads on the board cable pins. And I just want to show you, if you touch those on the board directly, it's not gonna give you any conductivity and no light. But the testing board has snaps just like the conductive gloves, and you want to plug the snap heads on those snaps just like you would do during your treatment on your gloves. And now you see that the light is indicating conductivity. Now it's time to test the entire setup, so wear your gloves just like you would do for your microcurrent treatments with the insert gloves on. For filming reasons, my gloves are just damp, but you want to have them as wet as you usually do when you do your treatments. And now you can test each finger or several fingers or your fist, the back side of the gloves. Be aware not to touch the other hand, because the current takes the path of least resistance and it will travel from one glove to the other glove, bypassing the testing board, or at the time of treatment bypassing your skin, and that is the reason why we always avoid to touch the other hand. Now let us test the Alma lift. Since we just did the test on the board cable, we don't need to repeat that, we can skip on that. Go ahead and connect the Alma lift cable to the board cable. Take the round magnetic connectors and simply apply them to the board. We are getting green light to go ahead and test the lift attachment itself. Apply the round magnetic connectors. Tilt the board and test one pair of feet at a time. The first ones, the second, and so forth. We are getting green light all the way, and so we go ahead and test the infinity probes. By now you already know how it goes, the board cable works, the Pico Toner is running, but let me show you how to test the banana adapters. So when you connect them to the board cable and you would just touch the testing board, they do not actually get contact with the board. That's why you're not gonna see any green light, because there's no conductivity. What you can do instead is to use the snaps that are actually made to connect the glove cable. And we are getting green light indicating conductivity. Now connect the infinity probes and test them by applying the red positive on the left side and the black negative on the right side. We are getting green light, the probes are working well. Of course, we also want to test the second board and the second board cable. I'm using the snap heads and the green light assures that also the second board is working well. Everything we tested today is giving full conductivity. Obviously, you can also test the quad cable, the alligator clips and the facial pads. In my opinion, the Pico Toner testing board is an awesome tool and addition to have at home so you can test and troubleshoot anytime. I hope this video was helpful. See you in the next one.